Okay, we're back. Part 2. So the moon's in Capricorn, guys. The moon's in Capricorn. It's a full moon. Surprise, surprise. We're going to be practical and expand. And we're going to be tempted when we meet the devil. And if you haven't joined us for part 1, it'll be linked down below and feel called to watch it. We're at the channel. But through a temptation, we know we are returning to source, right? We have returned to source because we're having this destined and fated meeting, and our higher selves are coming together in order to do this. And we know that we still have a little bit more work to go. We still have a little bit more work to do with our higher selves in order to come together. We're almost there, but you can see that we've done work, and like. We honor that this is on divine timing, but this is the thing, is that this couple understand that some of their old habits may have come back, and they're revisiting that. We're in a time of divine masculine and feminine, revisiting, falling back into old habits. But we're going to come together through an elevation, because this is destined and fated with our higher selves. And the growth that we both came here to achieve, and we came here to look at those bad habits, or these old habits. Let's not even put a label on them like that. They just came here to look at these old habits that we are evolving from, because this is about higher self and a new self that is evolved. And we know there's an elevation again too being honored here with Pisces, because we're becoming this. We're becoming our heart's desire. We're embodying true love. We're embodying true love and its frequency. And I really want to say frequencies. There's something coming together here in order to create this. Go create this. So the full moon's in Capricorn. So we're shifting dimensions. Let's see. We're going to go to the Quantum Oracle. We're just going to go here. So we're shifting dimensions. And see what's happening. Where are we shifting to? I really feel like it's this card. Yeah. We're shifting consciousness to great gratitude. So... see how we're getting there. Guys, I really feel like we gotta come out here for a sec. So this has to do with working with spirit and the sacred temple, and the sacred temple is our body. We're gonna work with our body and go within. And of course, so this has to do with our intention. Our intention, here we're back and forth, but we're with the hidden motivation to expand our consciousness with optimism. There's a back and forth with this, just with patterning of old habits, from old self to new self. But we understand that this relationship, this partnership that we're coming together within, is for our greatest good. We know this. There's a part of us that knows this, even if it's hard and wants to run from it. There's a part of us that knows this. Okay? Let's get some tarot. This has to do with our electromagnetic field and embodying our heart's desires of true love within the mind's eye and acting on it. And that's part of how we're coming together here. This is through the embodiment of this, the co-creation of this. But it was activated through pain. It was activated through temptation. Remember, to return to source. From the cup of lust to expand with the Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Holy. And you know what? It's the Hermit, and the Hermit is sitting right here, and it's part, but it hasn't, it's made its presence known. Where the heck did it go? It's sitting right here. Look, now it's vanished. I wonder where it's gone to. It's gonna show up. Oh no, it's right here. Of course. So, this has to do with meditation, our energy centers, and expanding with our light within, with the God within us, okay? With the light within us. And there's a connection to expanding with our solar plexus, which is right here. Because the light within us it's our third center. Our third center is our central sun, which is our solar plexus, and that's why you see it as the color of yellow. And below it, we were working with our sacral, our root, right? But there's an elevation being honored here with the heart, an activation of truth through the throat, and within the pineal gland in the third eye. You know, this is this is the eye of God. This is where everything happens. We're working with our pineal gland, okay? The mind's eye. With the crown chakra activation and the soul star and beyond. But it has to do with within and something. There's a transformation with this new moon to the full moon in Capricorn. That's how we got here. That's how we got to part 2, because we were trying to figure out what the full moon was in. So, where are we going? Oh, well, the devil's here. Guys, the devil just shot me in the foot. And the energy on the bottom of the deck is, of course, we're healing from lack of. We're healing from where we're not enough. We're healing from where we don't feel like we're enough in love. Okay, remember, we brought our insecurities in love, but we're healing with our confidence to heal with force, to heal with the Father, to heal with how we act. And we know the devil's going to be here because this has to do with Capricorn. And wait, the moon, guys, the moon. So the full moon is in Capricorn. I love that these two dogs have come together to meet up. Now look at that crab crustacean. So we're going to be vulnerable to grow. There's a vulnerability being honored here in order to grow. But this crab looks spooked right the fuck out. Okay. There is something that needs to be seen here. And what is it? What is it? We'll go to the Sun and Moon Tarot. I feel called to go there. So something, of course, needs to be seen within. Transition, okay. An elevation. What's right? Right? Okay. The energy, the Emperor, the masculine. Now look, the bees are here, and the bees take the negatives of life and turn it into the positives, the sweet nectars. We have two phoenixes coming together, rising from the ashes here, and the lamb. So there is fire. So we have a completion within the Four of Wands. So we're understanding how to come together through action to the positive charge. Remember, this is about expanding with Christ consciousness. So here is the positive charge. We're understanding how to work with force, how to work with the Father. It's not enough to think it. We're becoming it by acting on it, by literally being it. Now, what did we go through to get here? We have the Empress, so we know this is about coming together. We have got the Emperor, the masculine, the energy, and the Empress, the feminine, the matter. We are a whole. We are united. Remember, this is faded. This is faded. Right? This is faded, but this is faded through action. Okay? This is faded through action. So, and we have change with the Two of Pentacles, and then again too, we have yin and yang. Okay, balance through earth, through the earth. There's a change being honored here, and we know that there's a change being honored here because we honor that change. Okay, we honor that change right here with our primal wisdom by facing the negative and working with the mother, the water, and the earth, the daughter. And we, remember, we expand with our light codes here. This is wisdom. So we have change with the Six of Swords, science. So now we understand how to work with the elements of air within the mind's eye. We have cleared this up, okay? And it just had to do with, we had to remove the trauma, the conflict within the mind's eye, which was connected to pain. And we've been laser focusing on healing with jealousy and our childhood traumas. So we're cutting away these old programs, these stories, these pieces of ourselves in order to be more authentically ourselves. And we're also having an evolution with Christ consciousness. We're expanding with Christ consciousness here. Within the Seven of Wands, we activate with valor. But in order to do so, we're healing with our disappointment. Okay. This has to do with here. So, you know, let's just get a little healing here. This definitely has to do with a betrayal in love. Remember, this betrayal, it put a Five of Swords situation all up within our minds. So like this runner and chaser dynamic, like healing from abandonment, healing from love abandoning it with us. So we're gonna run first, or we're gonna chase it to the ends of the earth. So, okay, let's get some healing here. The storms. This is the perfect storm in order to activate. And I want to see if, hold on, the book is right here. Guys, I don't have the book, so this is where we're going to definitely be starting next time we meet up. But this is the perfect storm in order to activate. Remember, we're whole, so the story of us is the story of us. It got us to be exactly who we are. And when we face the negative and we transmute it and use it as energy, use it as fuel, that's where we become serious. Seriously authentic. Seriously in our power. Look at her. I can hardly wait to see. I have a feeling she's with the element of air. And fits perfect with Gemini season and this new moon in Gemini. Connection to our Capricorn full moon. Well, the Four of Swords is here. With the Prince of Discs. Okay, we haven't birthed yet what we're expanding. We're trying to figure something out. Here is our crown chakra activation. Remember, this is about the crown. This is about connecting. We're indigo is here because we're accessing the third eye. We're working with our pineal gland, but we're connecting through our crown to God. And so we're not fully understanding something yet, but it is connected to joy, because remember, through a temptation with lust, we return to source to create joy within our relationships. And this is about our heart's desire, and we're being in the energy of this in order to manifest this, to have this here, to materialize it within the 3D. And it has to do with, we're creating within our relationships here, right? Joy. And we're doing it right now through our heritage and healing through social conditioning and doing the work for our family lineage and bloodline, like everything that you hear quite often when you tune into these different channels and podcasts. It's like we're evolving and we're going to the next phase of humanity's evolution. So we're doing better. And what that means, it's different. Oh, look at that. And there it is. There's the Three of Swords. There's the Three of Swords that we're clearing up within the mind's eye. There is Pisces right here. Here is where we are surrendering. We're surrendering to this transformation. To have a celebration of coming together through compassion, through the Ace of Cups. So there it is. It's here now. Through ourselves. All right, love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create today. Until next time, when we expand, enjoy this new moon in Gemini and this fated meeting. I'm sending it to you, those good healing vibes. I love you. Take care.